You think you're trying to change your life, and most people are trying to change the top layer while leaving the deeper layers untouched. They try to change their job, their body, their habits, their money, and they keep the same nervous system, the same identity, the same internal questions. And then they wonder why life keeps rebuilding the same reality, because reality has layers. And one of the greatest physicists of all time, John Archibald Wheeler, may have accidentally given us the blueprint. This matters because if you do not understand the layer beneath your behavior, you will spend your entire life trying harder instead of changing what is creating the behavior in the first place. You will keep forcing, keep starting over, keep saying, this time will be different. And then you return to the same baseline. The final idea in this video is the one that changes everything. You are not trapped in your reality. You are trapped in the information pattern creating it. The first way we see reality is the visible layer, the stuff, the particle layer, your habits, your money, your body, your job, your relationship. And this is what most people try to change. I need more motivation. I need more discipline. I need to work harder. But that is like trying to change the leaves on a tree while ignoring the roots. You do not rise to your goals. You stabilize into your identity. The second layer, Wheeler said physics moved from particles to fields, invisible forces that organize what the particles do. Your life has fields too. Your nervous system is a field. Your emotional baseline is a field. What feels normal to you is a field. If chaos feels familiar, you will unconsciously recreate chaos. If rejection feels familiar, you will find ways to push away love. If struggle feels familiar, guess what? You will sabotage ease because the nervous system does not ask, what do I want? It asks, what feels familiar enough to survive? This is why I have said for so long, familiar feels safe, even if it is destructive. The deepest layer, the third layer, information. Wheeler made his biggest leap. He said maybe reality is not made of matter, maybe it's made of information. It from bit. Reality comes from the repeated questions being asked. The universe responds to information, and so do you. What are the bits you repeat every day? I never fall through. People like me struggle. I always screw this up. I have to earn love. I can't handle pressure. Those are not thoughts. Those are instructions. Those are the informational code your nervous system is obeying. And every time you repeat them, your body says yes. Your behavior says yes. Your life says yes. Because identity is not declared, identity is repeated. So the new question, if Wheeler is right, and if your reality is shaped by the questions you keep asking, then the fastest way to change your life is not to force new actions. It is to install new questions. Not, why am I like this? But, what would the version of me who already changed do next? Not, what if I fail? But, how can this work? Not, who am I trying to become? But, who am I repeatedly being? That is the identity operator. You stop chasing a future self. You begin training a new informational pattern. New questions, new repetitions, new emotional baseline, new identity, new reality. Here's a practical exercise. For the next 7 days, notice the question running in the background of your mind, because there is always one. Usually it is unconscious. What if this goes wrong? What do people think of me? What if I'm not enough? Then replace it. Choose one new question and repeat it every day. How can this work? What would calm do here? What would the future version of me choose? What if it is easier than I think? Your brain will begin looking for evidence. Your nervous system will begin stabilizing around it. Your identity will begin repeating it. And reality will begin answering it. Maybe manifestation is not magic. Maybe it's information. Maybe the world you see is partly built from the questions you keep asking. John Archibald Wheeler called it a participatory universe. I call it identity. Maybe they are the same thing. Go in love and peace with wisdom and understanding and enjoy this day.